Hello all, this is Dr. Alsup, and to finish off our supplementary dissection videos, we're going to talk about some of that small vasculature that you're going to find either right on top of the spinal cord or very closely associated to it. So we're going to start with the vertebral venous plexus, specifically an internal vertebral venous plexus, which these will be located within the vertebral canal. So this particular dissection has been a laminectomy, so we're looking into the epidural space because this is dura mater right here. And you can see this epidural fat. This is pretty clear and distinguishable between all these structures in this area, which does look like a lot of stuff that is hard to distinguish. I'm not going to lie to you there. These are these deep back muscles and then all the tendons associated with that. But you can start understanding that we are getting into these deeper structures, and you can see the dura mater. So the epidural fat will be located in here, and then you can see kind of these different regions of this darker blue. And this will be associated with, or this will be the posterior internal vertebral venous plexus. You would have an anterior internal vertebral venous plexus on the anterior side of the dura mater, but since we're looking at a posterior view here, this is going to be the posterior. Now we have opened up the dura, and still looking at a posterior view because that's how our dissection has occurred. So the dura mater has been opened and kind of pinned to the side. We're looking at the spinal cord directly here. And you can see the very distinct blue. And that those will be parts of the veins. And you will see it kind of all over the place. Typically, you have around 3 posterior spinal veins kind of running down the region. There can be variability there. Veins are considerably easier or more obvious to see associated with the spinal cord. You can see, I'm going to outline a little bit of where one of the posterior spinal artery, you can typically have 2, but this one is the only one that's kind of visible in this image. So veins are going to be where it's at in terms of visibility, and then you'd have to get a really close view in order to see the arteries. In order to see the anterior spinal arteries or veins, you would have to reflect the spinal cord up in order to see the anterior view. So this is going to be the posterior portion of the spinal cord. This will be the posterior portion of the spinal cord. And you can see that the spinal cord has been reflected up, and now we're looking at the anterior portion. And so this is dura mater here as well. This whole thing is dura mater. You're seeing more anterior portions of the dura mater here. Again, the veins are going to be more visible, similar to what we had with the posterior. You will have multiple veins. The blue, this dark blue will be the veins, and then you can see a little bit of an artery right here associated with this would be the anterior spinal arteries. All right, excellent. So that is going to wrap us up in terms of what we're identifying for the back and spinal cord session. There is a lot of fun nervous tissue structures to locate, and I hope that gives some context and some ideas of those structures that we talked about conceptually. Thank you for your time and attention throughout these, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.